Everyone, today I've asked you to come here to trial an assessment tool for me. So the unit that we're working on today is HLT AHA 018, Assist with Planning and Evaluating Recommended Dietary Guidelines. So what I would like you to do is to carry out the assessment tool for me. The idea is that we want to be able to tell if we've got enough time for the assessment, if we've got enough writing space on the paper for different questions, if there's any questions that you don't think work, or if we need more or less questions, those sort of things. So after you've completed the paper, we'll go through and get that feedback from you. So the assessment conditions are that you have an hour to complete the assessment. You can have 10 minutes reading time at the start of the assessment. You need to answer the questions in pen. We're not allowed to have any mobile phones out. Ideally, answer all of the questions. Obviously, the more questions you answer, the better feedback we can get at the end of the assessment trial. Okay, so we'll turn the clock on and you can start your assessment. Okay, stop.
Go.
Okay, everybody, pens down. Okay, now we'll just gather some feedback. Was there anybody who thought that we could do some improvements in this quiz, Sonia?
Yeah, I actually thought that I picked up a spelling area. I think that perhaps Celsius was spelled wrong.
Okay, alright. Yeah, I'll check that. Lynn?
Okay, I just really didn't think that I had enough time actually.
So not enough time? Did you actually run out of time? You couldn't answer
Yeah,
all the
I just ran
questions?
out of
Okay,
time.
alright, excellent. And Nick?
Kath, I don't believe that there's sufficient space to answer the questions.
Okay, so you ran out of writing space? Okay, excellent. Okay, any other points on that one? No? Okay, excellent, good. Okay, thanks Anthony.
Go.
Good morning everyone. Today I've asked you to come here to do a trial assessment for one of the units that we're working on. The unit that we're looking at today is HLT AHA 019, which is Assist in the Monitoring of Meals and Menus according to Individualised Plans. So we've done a written test for this unit. So I'm asking you to complete this quiz just to see if we have covered all of the information, we have enough time to answer the questions, there's enough writing space to answer the questions properly. If you think the questions make sense or not, or if you think there should be additional questions. So the exam or the quiz paper has an hour time, 10 minutes reading time. If you can use pen and try to answer all of the questions, and no mobile phones. And once you finish the quiz, we'll have a chat then and get your feedback from you. Okay, so you can start now. Thank you. Okay, good, Anthony. Okay, that's time up, everybody. Put the pens down. Okay, so I just wanted to go through that with you now to see if there was any feedback on that quiz. Sonia, what did you think of that one?
Yeah, Kathy, I sort of felt that perhaps we should make it 10 questions instead of 8. I thought 8 was too much information in just a short amount of questions.
Alright, sure. That sort of evens it up as well. Yep. Okay, good. Lynn?
I felt that I didn't have enough space to actually put all my details into each question.
Okay, so for each. Yep. Excellent. And Nick?
Yeah, in my opinion, there just wasn't enough time to answer the questions.
Alright, so did you answer them all, or you missed a couple of questions?
Ran out of time.
Okay,
Yeah.
alright, excellent. No. Alright, that's great. Any other points on that one? No? Okay, good, excellent. Thanks, Anthony. Okay, on you go. I'm being taken off marking panels today. Okay, good morning everyone. I've asked you to come here today to trial an assessment for our courses. The unit that we'll be looking at this morning is HLT AHA 020, and this unit is Support Food Services in Menu and Meal Order Processing. So what I'd like you to do is to complete the quiz for me, and then at the end of the quiz we'll see if there was any errors, mistakes, if you think you need more time, if you need more space to answer the questions, if you think the questions are worded correctly or need some changes, so that we can have an excellent working tool. So the assessment conditions for this one is that the quiz goes for an hour. You have a 10-minute reading time. If you can use a pen and answer all of the questions. And then, as I said at the end, then we'll go through the feedback to see if you think anything needs to be changed. Okay? All right, good. Good start. Okay, everybody, that's time up now. Thank you. Pop your pens down. So as I mentioned before, we're doing HLT AHA 020. So how did you go with that one? Anybody got any feedback for that one? Sonia?
Yeah, I found overall that the assessment instruction was quite clear, but I felt like we needed more space to write our answers and our responses.
Okay, yeah.
And then question 2 is a bit ambiguous. I felt that perhaps we could change it to something like, when you are sick, should you report to work when working in the kitchen, and perhaps why?
Okay, sure. All right, and you've made a note of
I
that
have
on
made
your.
a note,
Okay,
yeah.
excellent. Thank you. Question 2. Yep. Lee?
Yeah, I've also made a note, so I think that question 3 should be changed to, when introducing changes to the menu at aged care facility, name 2 methods you could use to find out which foods are most liked and disliked. Explain in detail the process for information gathering and how you arrive at the decisions for making changes.
Okay, sure. So rather than just saying what we're going to do, we're going to say how we came to that decision by asking the residents. And, okay, good, excellent.
And
Anything else?
question 6, I think, should be changed to, when receiving frozen foods at receival, you discover that the minced meat temperature is 6 degrees Celsius. What should you do?
Okay, all right, excellent. Thank you. Lynn, did you have anything for this one?
Yeah, for question 7, I think it could be changed to what are some of the most important things you should do daily to ensure patient-centred care. And then for question 8, sorry.
Yeah.
For question 8, I think it could be changed to how often should internal food safety audits be conducted, and what are some of the most important aspects of food safety that are regularly being assessed during food safety audits.
Okay, good. All right, excellent. Okay, excellent. Thanks everybody so much for trialling the assessments for me, and I'll go and make those changes now, and we'll have another look at them. Thank you.